I hate myself. Why? Because I just remembered I forgot to zoom in on my last layout video, which was my submission, my entry to Scrappin' and Rappin's Valentine Day challenge. Darn it. Okay, well, maybe I won't forget to zoom in this time. In case you don't know, this is Bicky, me love Bono, and this is a layout share. I haven't had much time to really just sit down and have a scrapbook marathon. Plus, I'm going to tell you something. I am making myself do layouts. I am not really in the mood. That like creative juices feeling is not flowing. But I've got all this stuff to use, new products, new pictures, and I am going to scrapbook whether I like it or not. So, I have several layouts that I've made over the past probably 3 weeks or so to share with you. I'm going to try to keep my videos a little bit shorter. I'm not going to make them 40 minutes long, but you're probably not going to get a 6-minute video either. Here's my first layout I wanted to share with you. I probably am not going to remember everything I used. Okay. Let's see. Where should I begin? The background of this is so cute. Oh, and look what I did. I think, who just showed that they do this? Judy Bakes 22 or I Love Disney. I forget which showed this. But they cut that little tag off and then stuck it on the back of their layout. It's Judy. Hi, Judy. Judy, hi. Anyway, she showed that she did this and I thought, oh my gosh, now I remember why I love Judy. That's a smart idea. Why didn't I think of it? Anyway, the background is Little Yellow Bicycle. It is from the Making the Grade collection, and this is called Paper Bag. Now, my thicker just fell off. The back of this is kind of cute too, and that's called Craft Mod Dot. Anyway, I thought that was a great idea, Judy. Thank you for sharing that. I love this background paper. I think I bought 2 pieces at first, and then I went back and ordered like 3 more. I made this bow using my MFT die, and this is called Dainty Bows. That's just red cardstock from my stash. This is the Kringle Thickers font, and my letters are actually falling off as we speak. I glued some of them down, but I'm going to have to go back and glue the rest. These little stickers I picked up at Hobby Lobby. It's called Christmassy something or another. You know, they're like epoxy. They were really cheap. And they have like that holographic look, holograph, whatever it is. The title is 60 Christmases and still going strong. Mom and Dad on our couch for our Christmas get-together 2012. Actually, it was 2013 because we couldn't get everybody together until January 5th this year. But that's okay. I don't care. It just is. I don't know what to put on here, but I figured it's the celebration of 2012 Christmas. This is my mother and father-in-law. God, I love them. They are like 87 and 89. This woman, she has never, ever got into our personal business. She cooks dinner every single Sunday for her family, which they have 6 children, and the youngest is like 49, so he's got grandkids. When you go to their house, especially at Christmas, there's probably about 50 to 70 people there because some of the kids have been divorced, like my husband, and they bring in, like me and my kid, and then they've got grandkids and great grandkids, and now the great grandkids are having grandkids, and it's just, oh my gosh, a lot of people. And they still babysit. Yes, she works at the school. They actually pay her for like taking care of the lunchroom, so she gets a little check every month, but she still donates her time. She's at school every morning from like 8 until 1, and she helps kids learn how to read in elementary school. 87. And they can run circles around us. My father-in-law, I love him. He's so funny. He used to be a bartender, so you know his personality. Well, like 3 or 4 years ago, he was up on the roof, of a house, fixing shingles. The ladder falls over. The only way we knew he was up there doing this himself is the ladder falls over. She was taking her nap, and he got stuck up there for like 2 hours. So my brother-in-law, who lives across the street, comes home and sees his 80-something-year-old dad up on the roof waiting for him. I mean, how great that they're that healthy, that strong, and still love each other after 60 Christmases together. I loved these pictures. Anyway, that's the story. These little poinsettias are from Holiday Style, October Afternoon. This is from the Crate Paper Sleigh Ride collection. It's the little stickers that you could buy. This is the back of 14 by Crate Paper. The Love paper, not Love Paper, that's the name of that particular paper. And it's the 14 collection by Crate Paper. Did I lose you yet? This is tissue paper that I got in my box from All Scrapbook Steals yesterday. I'm sitting here working on this last night, and I look over and I'm like, hey, I can use that right now. Talk about, recycling. I guess I don't have a very big footprint anymore. Anyway, this blue cardstock is from my stash. This is Holiday Style. This is, I think, Crate Paper Peppermint collection from last year. This is one of those little American Crafts stickers, Crate Paper, and that answers everything. Let me zoom in. Oh, and I wrote this with my Signo Uniball gel pen. I wish that the pen I used was a Bic, and I didn't have to say Signo Uniball gel marker pen all the time. But I do love that pen. Okay, zooming in. Do you love that bow? I do. Very easy to put together. Love it. Love the font. And I picked those stickers up, in case you didn't see my haul video, at All Scrapbook Steals for $2.50. They do have a handling charge of 99 cents. My order was about $45, and they charged me $4.99 shipping, total of $5.99, but they do have stickers for $2.50. So they're sitting on the couch, my mother and father-in-law, like this. And my daughter-in-law says, oh my gosh, at least act like you love each other. And this is what happened. 60 years of marriage. And I'm going to be honest, I couldn't remember if it's 61 or 60. How great. He just had to have heart surgery about 2 months ago, but he came through it like a champ. Okay, there you go. And let's go on to the next one. This paper at the top, I could not tell you who it is, what it is. I've had this for probably a good 6 years in my stash, but it has some great gold accents in it. I thought it was so cute. I can't wait to use it again. 2 4x6s, developed at Walgreens.com, of course. This is the front of our house. We've been here about 5, 6 Christmases now, and look at this great set my husband made. Do you know in 6 Christmases he's only put it up once? That is spousal abuse. To have this in your garage, but your husband won't put it up for you, is just wrong. If you can, I'm being held here against my will. If you can call the authorities and tell them about this. He's in the other room, so he can hear me talking about this, but it makes me so mad because look how great this is. I mean, look, okay, the sleigh, and he puts little gifts in there. And look, there's even a little Merry Christmas sign. He went all the way to Big Lots to get that. Not too bad for Big Lots, right? And look, this had lights on it and gifts inside and the reindeer's bows. He does a great job when he does it. It's just getting him to do it. Even little Nady asking this year, Paw, can we decorate the outside? And Paw said, no, don't bother me, kid. No, he didn't, but he said next year maybe. There's Santa going up the side of the house. Here's this little pole. You can see it better over here. It says like North Pole, Rudolph Lane. It's so cute. So anyway, look how little Nate is. That'll tell you how long ago. It was like 4 years, but we took a picture so it would last longer. And that's that. Look, these are little candy canes. I was so proud of the yard. And the lamppost. I always wanted a lamppost my whole life. Our other house didn't have one. So how cool. It's decorated. And we had lights in there too. So it was really pretty. These are, what are these called? Stickers, but I forget the name of the font. These are little wood veneers from Studio Calico. This window and that window is from Royal Christmas, Webster's Pages. This is the Prima doors. This is Studio Calico, and for once this is wavy and uneven, and I meant it to be, because this is the grass. Like this, see? And that's the doors to our house. And little stars. Oh, these are Studio Calico, but these flat metallic stars, I used my EK Success border punch to punch those little stars out. They look so good. I really like this layout. And I have the door open. I put little pop dots under here, but I use those like jelly kind, like glubby type. And so that this would be glued down, but the door would be open. Like the magic is just creeping out of our home. And I'll tell you, we'd have to have some magic to get him to put this up again next year. If it's the last thing I do. He's going to start doing this every year. I would do it if I could. I just can't carry this stuff. He made this by hand too, by the way. We didn't buy that. That's that. And let me zoom in. Yeah, I just love when the outside of the house is decorated. I wish I could remember what the name of this is. I'm sorry, guys. This was a pretty simple layout to put together. I mean, once I thought of it, what to do, putting it together was fairly easy. And since my mojo's been a little on the low side, that's what I need to do, is some easy ones to get me going. You know what I mean? Let me show you the dimension. See how the doors open? I'm just going to be real honest here. I thought this was genius. Eat your heart out, Shamel Lane. Yeah, I really thought that was a good one. But see how I got that stuck down? I think they're called Zots or something. And it looks like a big blob of glue. Oh, see it? There you go. That's kind of gross. It looks like the blob took over our house. I'm sorry to be so shaky. Anyway, I like this layout. And, it's the door that just makes it. And the memories of seeing the outside of my house decorated. Oh, well, there's always next Christmas. The background cardstock. Let me tell you what that is. I picked that up at 2Ps. It is called Oatmeal. And I think it is by American Crafts. If you got any questions, just ask. It may take me 4 weeks, but eventually I'll answer you guys. I guess now I see where the procrastination seems to be a family thing around here. Hope you enjoyed this, guys. I'll be back. I got a bunch more layouts to share. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.